All right, tiling the floors, part two. Yeah, because we did the living room. That was part 1A and B. Now we're over here. We're going to do the dining nook area, if you will, and then we're down into the kitchen, down to the door. So I got started. There's no turning back. We got the flooring. Actually, this flooring is totally savable because it's just it's the fake flooring. I can't do the fake flooring either, dude. I put some in out on the bunkhouse. I would have done tile if I'd known I could have done tile this easily, but that's what we're doing. So I've got this coming out. So the plan is to get around this corner, across to the island, and get this whole section. I feel this is like a 1-day section. I got to down stack the bookshelf and unscrew that from the wall, but there's not a lot of stuff in the way here. Once all this comes up, it's just figuring out all the cuts for right there, laying all the tiles out, making sure they're aligned, because I gotta find my one straight line to go down the center, just like I did over there. But it should all kind of come off of this, because I know this one line right here is equal to the door. I already measured it, so it all came out pretty good, you know. Yeah, so that's where we're going. I'll try to film more of this one. All right, tiling the floor update. I'm trying to get this all taken care of. I got strings taped off on all the little seams, and I'm trying to get them lined up. But my main one I'm trying to get lined up is the one when you walk in the door. So you walk in the door and you pretty much look right down this one. So I got strings, and I'm pulling them tight, even though somewhere I lost it out there. I don't know if you can see, but somewhere out there it's off a quarter and then it regains, but you really can't tell when you're looking at it without a string. But I'm trying to do a little splitting of the beans, and I'm getting them coordinated, and then I'm getting getting it all laid out, getting all my cuts dialed. I was hoping to get it thin set today, but this trying to figure out all these strings things took me longer, and then I had to let one of them go, which was this top one. And I don't know if it's because I cut it weird and shoved it up in the corner. It's the little trim piece, but sometimes you just gotta live with it. Again, only I will know, and Josh, you'll know. Josh is my tile friend, dude, who watches the channel, dude. He'll know. You can see it, can't you? But we're carrying on. We're gonna get through all this, and then I'm gonna thin set it, and I don't know, because once you kind of start thin setting, it's just easier to do it all. I'm inclined to just do what I have now, but I think I'm gonna get all the tiles dialed. Yeah, I think we have that Little League thing tomorrow. Do you want to go to it?
What?
It's the season closing ceremony thing.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
As long as it's not a bunch of kids from another team.
It's gonna be every kid from Little League's gonna be there. Don't mess with my lines, dude. All right, but I kind of have to. I'm on the board, dude. We'll figure it out.
I'll just play with my team.
Okay, that's the point, dude. Go hang out with your
I'll
team.
play around with Donna if he's there.
Okay. Well, we got them down. We got this batch of tiles down, but as it would go, I pre-fit everything and organized it all, and then this tile down here in the corner didn't fit, and I got stuck, and then I got thin set all over it, and then it just made a giant mess. And by then I was like deep into it, tired guy, and I got thin set everywhere because I was on my final run down the door, and I just made a mess. So I'm cleaning it up. I have to go get some grout. We'll grout this bad boy up and trim it out and call it good. It's the plan. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked on it right there. I mean, look at that, dude. It looks way better, dude. Yeah, it's just gonna actually bring a whole new life to this house, especially in that kitchen. It's funny, it's crazy how bad the light color looks now versus that. It mellows it out. It gives it a totally different, like, cooler vibe. But anyway, yeah, I got some cleanup to do. Grout this, trim it, done. Move on to the kitchen. Got this part done. It really, the tile really ties the room together. There used to be a divider there, so I think it did it. This was a good call to bring it all into a uniform space. I got it all trimmed out, put the bookshelf in, which was cool because I needed to adjust it because I needed to get it tighter to the wall, which required me to get my planer out and adjust these two shelves because there's a bulge in the wall. Got it all trimmed out. It's looking good, and then I'm gonna head off into the kitchen and be done with it, but feeling pretty good about it all. I think it makes the whole area seem bigger. That was my vibe sitting on the couch last night, was just makes the whole space seem so much bigger than it did. I don't know if it's the lines or the colors or what it is, but it does feel immensely larger spatially. So yeah, there's that, and I'll do this last part, the kitchen, and then I'll give you a full breakdown of what it actually like cost in materials and how I did it, because I think I have a 2-year 0 APR on this with Home Depot, so nothing out of pocket on this right now anyway. Okay, here we are, we're in the kitchen. So I removed the flooring, and then I removed this row here, and then I trimmed it down to basically be a 1/4 inch, which is the spacer off to take care of the grout line so I could lay in the next row of tiles. And I'm doing just like I did in the living room. I'm dividing it in half so I can get a nice straight line through here, because I gotta cut some angles, and I can't undo all the appliances at once. So I strung a string line, a nice pink string line, down to the which would be the non-refrigerator side of the grout line, and we've got a perfect string line right where we want it to be. So we are definitely winning right now, which gets me kind of excited, because we're gonna do that. So in order to pull this off, I gotta pull out the dishwasher at least to get it cut so the tile stuffs under there. And you can see where, like, because the dishwasher every now and then would get wet by the sink, and this stuff is basically cardboard. This flooring, this snap flooring, is basically compressed cardboard, for lack of a better terms. So if it gets wet, it expands and gets wrecked, and over time next to a sink, It's, what do you expect? This, on the date on the back of this flooring was 2009. So what's that? It's been in here for 16 years. Did pretty good. And yeah, we're pretty good. So I think I gotta just slide. I don't know, I gotta figure out what to do with the dishwasher next before I get too crazy. And then I'm putting this half in. And then once I get my solid line, I can bump in and fill close to the fridge. And then I gotta slide out the fridge and the stove, because the flooring goes all the way back under the fridge. I don't know, dude. I gotta figure that out. I might be able to lift it up and get like the first, I don't know. It's probably easier just to get it all done now. Just do it now. Why do tomorrow what you can do today? We are making progress. So we're moving into the kitchen. This is where the refrigerator goes. Basic theory I have is you may never see it, but I will always be able to see it. So I made sure that the space under the refrigerator was totally in line with the rest of the world out here. The tiles just flow right under the wall. Voila, they're all in line. They're all varied. I'm gonna grout that and trim it out, slide the fridge back in, and then the last thing I gotta do is get under the stove, but you can see what's going on there. Got her done. I went with the same ending there. It came out pretty good. It definitely makes the kitchen look way better. I don't know, I don't have it before, but maybe I do. Let's see, dude, self-critique. I did chip a tile right there, moving the fridge. I tiled under the fridge, under the stove. That came out pretty decent there. Happy with that. And I got one of my spacers, as you can see it a little bit right there, but I can live with that. I do kind of got to do some dehazing of the grout, but then look at that, man. It's here, we'll do the walk around style. So all in all, project took I guess 4 weeks. I took a week off between the living room and the dining room, but I guess it's all one now. So there's the we got that matching. Look at that. Came out pretty good. It's a whole new vibe in here. Look at that. Swing. Bookshelf's looking tight. Home improvements, right? And then we come over here, round the corner, and into the kitchen. I think that works. It's funny how much lighter the kitchen is because we got a skylight up there. And all right, I'm gonna go own my one total blowout is right here, right at the right there. That's my blowout. That's the other half of that tile. That's my only weird glitch out. And then I chipped it right there. That one. So right when you walk in, I get to own my mistakes. Pretty obvious, but I can live with it. I know it's there. I don't think anyone else will. Except you, right, Josh? What do you think, man? How'd I do? Not bad for a big tiling project. I'm feeling pretty good about it all. So there it is. And I think the total bill on this thing probably was like $2,000 in materials on a 24-month 0 APR Home Depot hustle. So that comes out to be about $100 a month, man. And I trimmed it all out. I put the trim back under in the kitchen. It's trippy how much lighter it is in the kitchen just with the way it is in here. I kind of dig it. It's got two different vibes. I like the fact that there's no division between the living room and the dining area. I think it's time to adjust this table. But there it is, man. The tile project is complete. I'm pretty satisfied with how it came out. It's a couple mistakes, but the general layout came out pretty good. And the one main seam, when you look right here, is pretty decent. I'm satisfied. I'm feeling pretty good about it. The kitchen took a lot longer than took like an extra day because I had to pull out all the appliances. But besides that, man, it's a win, and it's all done. Like, subscribes, use the name tags, and links down below. Get some t-shirts, yo.